Guys, it's the space episode today. There's no other outro or intro, actually. Sorry. Let's get.
You don't get an outro either. It's all space.
Now, where's the best food around here? I'm starving.
Hi, starving. I'm Jake. Let's see here. Pizza, right?
Are you on the menu?
Vor.
I am actually.
Stop.
It's not war if you're speaking about your.
Little known fact: the grunt is actually into Vor. It's a joke. It's a joke. Fucking relax, guys.
Are you saying you guys or you gays?
Yeah. You gay guys.
You gays?
He quickly corrects himself.
Yes, a pizza, of course.
Haha, we're out of beans.
No
We
beans.
don't have any beans. We haven't thought of anything to replace them yet. If you have anything, just put it down in the comments. We'll maybe consider it.
We continue reading, so we get to space.
No,
We
we're
can
not gonna
read
make it
more
a space this time.
We will. Relax. Let's get it. 1 second.
What? Look at his butt.
Don't look at my butt. I'll censor it in post.
You're wearing those pants and you're telling people not to look at your butt.
Jake, stand up and turn around.
No.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah.
stand up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Hell
not standing
yeah.
up and turning
If
around.
this is my butt, that's his butt. Like,
I'm
it's
all
out of the
about that.
frame.
This is not OnlyFans, okay? I'm not doing that. It's only chest hair.
Sorry, I'm honestly a little nervous.
Isn't that my line?
What do you have to worry about? You're going into space.
Are we, John?
Space! Oh, yeah, no, you haven't played Portal. Sorry. He hasn't played Portal. One or two.
I have seen Portal. I know the space, orb.
Core.
Yeah. It's been a while, okay? It's an old game. I
Guys,
forgot it's called a core.
I'm looking for a new boyfriend. You can file your application, like, that down below.
Yeah, but you
cynic,
can have
I'm
Frank.
Oh, so I already found one new boyfriend.
That's a good trade.
Frank. You can have Frank. It's okay. You need to fidget with
We
something.
can share Frank.
Yes, we can share Frank. We can
Make,
spit roast
make
him.
it a triangle.
I'm the one going on the date with the cutest person I've ever met.
Suck it,
I'm
grunt.
happy we're out of beans. How do I respond to that?
Positively, I hope.
Jokes aside, John does seem a little nervous. I guess he does get nervous as well, even if he mostly seems very composed.
He's not
He's
a
a
composer. Oh. The two of you continue on towards Euphoria.
Take
God.
that from me.
Just, you have Frank. Play with Frank. Stop playing with everything else. You can play with this.
No, I can't. Keep that thing away from me. I don't want anything to do with that. Yes.
You get your plates and grab the food. After seeing the buffet, John seems to want to try a little of everything, despite asking about pizza earlier.
Stocking up before the trip?
Scoping out recipes. I'd like to be able to make some of the food I've tried here.
But how do we get the ingredients?
Quantum
entanglement.
Now that you're gonna teach me how to make pizza, I have some time to try other stuff.
I'm so glad we're out of beans. What the is this? He's doing this on purpose. What's the kitchen like on the Firefly?
It's similar to any kitchen here, honestly. Except the stove and oven will heat pretty much instantly.
They're quantum entangled with the sun.
I imagine what will be the most difficult is the materials and ingredients available. There'll be imitation cheese and similar things. But in the end, it'll be mostly plant-based. Vegetables.
He has a disheartened look on his face as he says the last word.
He likes meat, eh?
I do like meat. Plants? I figured there would be mostly dried ingredients and things that will last. Like, dried meat? Question mark.
Ass.
Dried
Pickled.
Oh, there's that. Very funny, you two. There's that as well, in case of an emergency. But we'll have mostly fresh stuff, grown and processed by Bruce. It's similar to... what's the name? Tofu? But with more different flavors.
The plants are quantum entangled with the chicken to give it chicken flavor.
That's very good, actually.
Maybe we should stop by a grocery store before going. If I'm going to teach you to make pizza, we should do it with fresh ingredients.
Has anyone ever told you that you're a considerate genius?
The fuck?
No.
I mean,
It's just common sense.
How do you want to make pizza if you don't have ingredients for pizza?
you can feel yourself blushing.
So, how are you feeling about today? Everything ready?
I'm incredibly nervous. I'll be far away from home for a long time. It's scary.
Home is where you make it. It's where your people are. I'll make sure you feel at home. And if for some reason you don't like me, everyone else on the flaming poultry will make sure you feel at home.
The two of you finish up lunch fast and make your way to the closest grocery store. You pick up everything you can think of to make some pizza. John also insists that you pick some other small things in case you get homesick.
A shoe.
Candy bars, a
shoe?
shoe, and stuff that will last for a while.
Shoes last for a while.
After that, you call for a car and make your way to your home to pick up your bags. The goodbye to your house is faster. It only takes you a few minutes to do one last sweep and make sure all your electronics are unplugged and everything is put away properly. After which, you grab your bags and head out, preparing to wait. Instead, it turns out there is a car waiting for you. That driver looks just like how you imagine a FBI agent in movies would look. However, as you get in the car and everyone greets you, the mood changes to something more lighthearted. Everyone seems to be in good spirits and happy to see you. They know it's like Ghost Story.
Ghost stories?
You got it. You got the reference.
Echo?
Wow. No. You can barely keep up with Max. He almost interrogates you on what kind of media you brought along. It makes the trip go fast, and before you know it, you're already outside town, heading towards a seemingly empty field. Eventually, as you get closer, John starts telling you about the shuttle. And as he explains how it's cloaked, it slowly appears ahead of you. It's nothing like when you realized Max was a dragon, even though it apparently uses the same kind of cloaking technology. Perhaps because a shuttle was more imaginable? And we're clearly not a furry in this game.
No, but didn't we play f***ing Limits?
Oh yeah, we are a furry. Oh yeah, you're right.
We played Limits, I think.
What the f*** is a furry? It all feels a little surreal. Everyone's talking and seem very excited as they pack their bags into the shuttle. You end up just going with the flow and doing the same. Before you know it, you're seated and strapped in a seat next to a window with John beside you. He had to bother up his seat. So now like the fabric is all like buttery, there's butter in the fabric. Ugh. The countdown is almost like you imagined, from 20 to 1. However, takeoff itself is different. It's like there is a fog in your head and your mind is somewhere else. You're sure someone tries to get your attention at some point before they give up, but you're looking out the window. Eventually, everyone falls kind of silent. You snap out of your daydream in the silence, still looking out of the window.
Oh,
The DLC is
Guys,
here.
we are in the DLC. This is the Space DLC.
Can't believe this
Welcome.
happened.
As you get further up than your usual plane ride, you notice a blue hue covering the ground far below you. Earth is a blue planet after all, huh?
It's a sight, isn't it? That little thing has so many people and lives on it. Until next time, Earth. Take care, folks!
Mars is my new best friend.
Mike clears his throat.
There's a tradition from Octos. Whenever
Okay, not you, no. Sorry, that was my mistake. I did not mean you. I meant you as in general.
Just do the same voice.
There's a tradition from Arctos. We're never leaving the planet and going beyond. The captain or commander is supposed to read a quote by any famous Arctonian pioneer. For this, I picked someone from Earth.
That doesn't count!
The thing I remember the most is the view of planet Earth from a great distance. Tiny, very shiny, blue and white, bright, beautiful scenery, and fragile. I believe the one who said this was Michael Collins, one of the humans who made it to your moon.
And the least remembered astronaut.
Oh, come on!
What a roast! Too good.
Rip,
That's very fitting.
it really is from up here.
An entire world looking so small from up here. Does Arctos look similar to this?
Very much so. It's beautiful blue and similarly fragile.
Okay.
He got
Guess we're
all
going with
sudden.
that in the end. At that point, it clicked once more for you. It's a deeper thought now. The reason it's so important to save Arctos is because whatever is happening there might eventually happen to Earth if they can't stop it. If the Firefly could make it here, whatever made it to Arctos might also be able to do the same. It's a scary thought. The endless white. So, what does that mean for you? Looking at it, your job isn't all that complicated. You need to exist and maintain a server setup.
Yes, you need to exist to do the second bit.
John seems to have most of it figured out already. You're almost just there as a backup for that. So the main part seems to be the immunity research. And to see if you can be resistant to the endless white then. Who could imagine it being important to just exist? The rest of the journey is relaxed as people start talking about the Firefly and the journey. You remain lost in your thoughts and stare off into space, quite literally, until you hear a large thunk sound.
The Firefly to... ... You alive in there?
I'm alright. It's just a whole lot to take in. And then there's this feeling of a million butterflies in my stomach to try and deal with.
Let's get used to it then. There will be a bit more information to go through.
Dibs on showing ... around! Ugh.
Mike just smiles at that.
I'll leave you in Mac's capable hands then. Meet me at the navigation deck once you've shown him around. Alright?
Yes, sir. I volunteer as tribute.
Are you okay?
I don't want this.
Is it sad that that's about 10 years old now of a reference?
No! Oh, no beans.
Mike looks confused, but seems to settle that it's another reference he just doesn't know and sighs softly.
Right this way, ...
Max actually grabs your 2 bags, oh wow, alongside his and starts moving out, leaving you no time to ponder.
Max actually grabs your sack.
So the first thing about spaceships is this. Spaceships are like onions. They got layers. Kill me. Oh god.
Can we please throw Max out of the airlock?
Jesus
That'd be pretty sus, bro.
Vote him! Vote him!
Hey Grant, I have a feature request for you. You know how you've got this like not safe for work mode here, like the switch? Can we have one for enabling and disabling Max?
There's a cool trick you can do with your mouse.
You can vote kick Max.
I'd rather have Edie just explain every area of the spaceship to me.
What area of the ship is this, Edie?
Oh, this is the warp core. It uses quantum entanglement to blah 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 blah.
Ah! Ha! You really got into Earth culture fast.
All
Maybe
the
a little
worst
bit
not
too
a good
fast.
thing.
Yeah.
I bet you'll be the same when you finally get to see more of Arctos. It's literally another world to be explored.
It's a lot to take in. Honestly, I'm a little impressed at how fast you adapt.
It's a dragon thing. Lots of energy. Ugh.
They call it ADHD here.
You just gotta know how to channel it right.
As he talks, he leads the way through the corridors. Eventually, you reach what looks like an elevator.
So this is the main way of transportation. Generally, if you know where you need to go, you can just put it in the interface or say it out loud.
To prove his point, as soon as you step in, Max loudly declares, "Squarters." The elevator responds with a loud ding and starts moving. There is a soft slight shake as it moves, not too unlike most modern elevators back home.
If you ever need to find a specific person, you can also ask the elevator to bring you to them, unless they've set their setting to private.
And how would I set my setting to private if I want to be left alone?
There's an interface in your room, a touch screen.
Oh, radical.
Is that touch?
Crazy new technology. Oh.
It's basically a computer. You can use it to book the gym if you want to be on your own, or see who's on dinner duty, as well as lock or unlock your room, add or remove access, and so on. You should be able to call most people with it as well. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Can we call an emergency meeting?
It's basically your assistant.
The elevator dings and the door opens. You walk out into a hall that's almost identical to the previous one. There's no sign or anything to describe where you are.
Is there a way to see where I am without knowing it first?
It's called your eyes. We'll get you a wristband with a few functions, but you'll get used to it.
Max takes off with your bags down the corridor. It's strangely calm in comparison to how fast he's going. You arrive at a closed door and Max steps next to it and pushes his wristband on the door. It slides open without a sound. He steps inside and puts your bags down. It's a moderately sized room with a window. It's bland, but still somewhat a little bit more homey than what you had imagined a room in a military spaceship to be like. Definitely less cramped.
Alright, here's the command interface.
Max points towards us. That's not a touchscreen, I'm sorry. That's a keypad, but okay. Max points towards a display near the door.
That does not look like a touchscreen, no.
Go ahead and calibrate it to yourself. Let me know if you need any assistance.
Do you need my sexual orientation as well?
No, the touch screen needs it.
The Dutch screen?
Touch screen.
The Dutch screen.
Touch screen? You mean a Dutch screen?
You did the same joke.
Same joke, yes. Very funny. You guys are very funny.
Despite how fast Max is moving things along, this seems easy enough. You're used to computers after all. It doesn't take a lot to configure it. A fingerprint, some voice tests, and some preferences about who can enter your room. For now, you set it to private.
All done? Do you need to unpack anything before we continue the tour?
You look through one of your bags quickly and grab your old tablet.
Here, this is for you. It's loaded up with a few movies, although you might have seen them all at this point.
Max's eyes grow twice as large at the side of it, and you can see them twinkle like the stars outside the window.
With great power comes great responsibility. I'll take good care of it.
Wow.
I don't know what happened there.
There is a window over there, like we could push him out.
No, we'll die.
It's a sacrifice.
It's better this way.
Please change.
Do change.
Yeah.
So, where to next?
Max seems to think for a second, planning whatever route he's taking you through.
So this here's the John route. Let's
But
go get my
next
bags
year-
and my quarters. Then we can take a tour around the ship and see what we run into.
Max leads the way, and instead of going to the elevator, as expected, he continues down the hallway and turns a corner. Turns out Max's room isn't too far away from yours. Oh no. It even has the same layout. Max quickly puts his bag down and closes the door.
Next up, the greenhouse. Bruce should be there. Oh, a new character.
This is my self-insert. Prepare.
Oh no.
I don't think I've heard anything about Bruce before.
Yes,
Bruce is
I
a nice
mentioned
guy.
it.
A little old but relaxed. He's in charge of the greenhouse and keeps us fed, really. It's a mix of hydroponics and aeroponics. Or in short, in-house greenhouses. Some filled with water, others with watery mist-like stuff.
Max leads you to the elevator and simply says, "To Bruce." A speaker lets out a soft ding, and the elevator starts moving.
Confirmed.
Less than a minute later, you follow Max out of the elevator and into what appears to be a greenhouse. It's not like any other area you've seen so far on the Firefly. It's honestly quite spectacular. There's soft music playing in the background, and as you get further in, you can hear someone humming.
Hey Bruce, we're back!
Oh god,
It
no.
was like, oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, hello.
It is!
Whoa.
I've been missing some slits.
You've gotten darker, like bluer.
Yeah, I got a tan.
Yeah.
A few seconds later, a large dragon comes walking towards you. He's holding a potted plant and places it down on a table before turning to talk to Max. There's a softness to how he moves, mostly seen in movies with the, once again, jockstrap position. He's large and honestly a little intimidating, yet he apparently keeps everyone fed and cares for plants.
They have gentle giants in this world?
He even has a tattoo of some sort, a reminder of trouble past perhaps. Welcome back. Does the boy wonder feel like a pioneer and world exploring yet?
I'm slowly becoming the best there ever was. Gonna explore them all! Dead inside.
Oh god.
Why, Grunt? Like, actually, why?
I'm
Please,
gonna
no!
be.
What's the reasoning behind this? What compelled you to inflict pain upon others? Is that your kink? This is the one time I'm actually gonna kink shame you, bro.
And why does he have a leather strap?
Actually, you know, I can tell you right now.
Oh, that's a butt.
That is a bud. Sorry, you're looking at my DMs. That bud's in my DMs. Where's Grunt? He changed his profile picture to a fucking cat. Like the complete opposite of. It's a harness for posture and clipping for climbing.
For BDSM play.
Yeah, that's the more likely reason, honestly.
What is he climbing though?
That. The older dragon looks as confused as the others at Max's theatrics. You can help but cringe. Max is doing it on purpose. You must be your new crewmate. I'm Bruce. The dragon extends his hand towards you. You take it in a handshake.
Dot. Dot dot dot. Nice to meet you, sir.
Just Bruce is fine. Nice to meet you too. You're younger than I expected. Oh whoa. Did you get the chance to explore the ship properly yet?
Just getting started on that, actually. There's a lot to take in.
Just wait until I unzip my pants.
I think the plan is to have him shadow one of us every other day or so we can get used to it all properly. What's happening? I'm becoming Ken.
Let me know when you get tired of Boy Wonder and want to tag along for a day here.
I mean, we could kick Max.
I saw him vent.
I could use the help. Got a few new things from your planet to work with.
I can't say I know anything about plants, but I'll be happy to learn.
He smiles at that. That's about all anyone can ask. It's quite coming work. You get to use your hands a lot. Wink.
Ovo.
Oh, jeez.
You should start here tomorrow if you're up for it.
Tomorrow? That's one day after today.
We'll let you know. Let's keep going. There's a lot more to see before the day's over.
A pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to give you a hand job.
Does Max and I with you?
You want my so badly. Look, I don't know. Am I straight in this game? I don't think I am.
Bye. I'll see you about coming by tomorrow.
He gives you a pat on the shoulder as you leave.
Well done, son.
Okay, and I'll leave.
Oh, you leave. Looks like the crew of the Firefly are as curious about you as you are about them. As the only human, you must be sticking out. Max leads the tour back to the elevator and proceeds to ask for the gym. As the elevator comes to a stop and you're about to step outside, Max almost bumps into a large boar in the front of him.
You in a rut or
what?
something? You in a rut or something?
Rush.
Okay. You horny or something? Where's the fire?
Fine, we'll go with that.
Sorry, G. I'm giving the new guy a tour. This is ...
The large boar looks over Max's shoulder and eyes you up and down, then squints.
I'm Sergeant Gerald Stonebatch, in charge of security and strategist. You notice anything suspicious, come to me right away.
I think I saw Max vent. You might want to look into that.
Fresh eyes always spot the small things.
Yes, sir.
Any funny business and I'll vote you right out the airlock. Oh my god!
Max is the funny one. Throw Max out.
Please, sir, we beg of you.
Nope, there's not even a way to throw someone out the airlock, G. That's extremely illegal.
The boar sighs.
I was trying to see how far I could take it before he caught on, Max. Either way, good to meet you. And I mean it. If you see anything that's off, come right to me, and I'll turn it on again. I have to run. Got some business on the other side of the ship.
Bye, G.
Nice to meet you.
The boar makes his way past you and disappears almost as fast as he appeared.
That was interesting.
He's stern, but he's a good guy.
Max scratches his chin and thinks for a second.
Actually, I think that goes for most people you'll meet today. Right, here's the gym. It should be about the same as what you're used to, except you won't have to re-rack any weights. You can set any settings you need on the rack next to it, including how much it should weigh and such.
Can we have that technology here, please? That would be just scrumptious, you know?
No.
It's an NFT.
That's not an NFT.
It's an NFT.
Heh, see? Slang is addictive. Have you heard about the blockchain? Over there's the locker room and showers if you need them. There's a locker with your name on it. There's also a sauna, if you feel like it. Aside from that, there really isn't too much to see here. If you want to be alone, you can try to book it for an hour or two. Just check the interface in your room for free times. I don't think anyone really books it except Mike and Aleph, so if you're on their routes, you know where to look.
Okay, so we're gonna be able to see John's Johnson if we go there then.
Why is there butter all over the sauna?
That's good to know.
It might be calm to have the entire place to myself at the start, even if just for some private time.
Next up, let's head to engineering.
But that's a very long trip. That's a 2-week trip. So join the Discord and like the video.
Subscribe to the Discord.
Subscribe to the Discord. Bye.
Bye.